Well, hiya, it's Marcus, and welcome to another Zooming in the Jungle Room. This time I'm excited. I'm zooming all the way up to Brisbane, where I am speaking to an Australian iconic legend in the music industry. It is, of course, Sarah McLeod. Hey, Sarah, how are you?
G'day, Marcus. I'm good, thanks, babe. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So good to see you, my rock star friends.
Yes, lying in the comfort of my lounge room.
Oh,
I've been out of bed all of 5 minutes.
well, I don't want to shake your comfort, but less than a week away, Adelaide Fringe has started, and you need to get your butt down here because you have got a huge show that is going to be running from the 16th of February right through to the 17th of March. It's a big stint. You're going to shake some stuff up. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am because I'm a last minute crammer. So when I say I'm ready, it means I've done nothing, but my heart is ready. You know what I mean? My soul's gearing up for. I don't know what's going to happen when I get there, but I'm in a good frame of mind, and everything I'm tackling lately is getting better and better and stronger and stronger. So
Yeah.
I know once I get there, it's going to be next level again, and I know that everyone else involved has been doing heaps of cool stuff to make the show better and different, more interesting, and everyone's really comfortable in it now. So every year we just add stuff. It just gets better because we love it, and it's good for the soul. It's good fun.
Of course, the show we're talking about is called 27 Club. I saw it for the first time last year. Just brilliant. It's breathtaking. It's banging. It's everything you could actually want. I mean, Winehouse, Cobain, Morrison, Hendrix, Joplin, they're all there. How do you feel doing it? Do you still get the biggest buzz?
Yeah, I enjoy singing songs that I wouldn't normally sing, especially the Joplin stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't normally, it's like, when you're a singer, you sort of have a few different voices. I mean, I know I do. I assume most people do, but there are different voices you can tap into.
Yep.
And I have all these I have a rock voice. I have like a sweet voice. And then like, I didn't realize I have it. But when I started doing the 27 Club, I realized I had this raucous soul voice. And I was like, blues and soul. Like I'd never really tried that before. And since then, I've been getting into it heaps, and I'm learning a lot of things from having the opportunity to sing Joplin.
So
And she picked it all up from Otis Redding, and I love Otis Redding, so handed down through from great inspo.
how do you go there? Like when you're putting this show together, and I'm sure, you throw in new songs here and there, but how do you go when you're tackling some of these big bloody artists that all died when they were freaking 27, just crazy. But their catalog of music is huge. How do you choose that song over that song when you're dealing with someone like Joplin, for example?
Well, I mean, there's not actually that many songs to choose from because she didn't put out that much music in that amount of time. She had the records with Big Brother, and then there was like Pearl, which actually came out after she died. She was
Oh,
full on, but
wow.
so we basically just pick the ones that work the best in the set, that support the story that we're trying to convey the best, and the ones that we think will make people get up and dance.
Yeah, and it does. I mean, the show, which is held in the Fantail, which I'm sure a lot of people already know, is that big open air venue that seats a good 1,000 odd people. It's huge. So the actual visual experience, it's nighttime, the visual element of it, the LED screen, all of it just all comes to life so well. And then acoustically, the sounds that we get from the stage is just like mind-blowing. Hey, let's talk about the other artists on stage with you. Let's walk through them.
Yeah, okay. So our band are the Wanderers, which is Dusty Lee Stevenson and the Wanderers, and they're such a great band. You can just rely on them every night. You never have to think, I wonder if the wheels are going to fall off. But you never think that. It's like sometimes when you play with musicians, if sometimes when you play with musicians, it's not always like that. Sometimes you feel like you're sort of standing on eggshells, and you hope that it's going to be solid, but you're not really sure. You play with a really good band like that, you feel like you're just standing in concrete. Like you're just like, that's right, we're rock solid and nothing can go wrong. They're so reliable, but they got this great sort of groove to them that has that vintage old rock and roll feel. They're perfect for this. So I love playing with them. And I love playing in a big band with keyboards as well. I don't often get to play in a band that also has keyboards, because keyboards really fill it out. They make it feel like, and that's a bad term, but I always think of it like proper music. Like, because I've always been in a band with guitars, bass, and drums. There's never any keyboards. And as soon as you hear a band with keyboards, I always think, oh, that sounds like a proper band, like proper songs, proper music, you know? I don't know why I always feel that keyboards bring it, but they make it sound like something that's on the radio or whatever. You know? It's that extra element. So the band's fantastic. Dusty is one of the singers. Carla Lippis, who is an absolute legend, like a weapon of a singer, who I learn from every time she walks on stage. I'm just like, what is she doing now? Like, she has no fear.
Massive.
And that is one of the key elements to being a performer, not only just an entertainer, but to be a good vocalist, to have no fear. So I get super inspired by her. I love playing with her. And then we've got Kevin Mitchell, my mate Kev, who I've been touring around the traps with since the early 90s when he was in Jebediah and the Superjesus. And he's so good. Like, he does the Nirvana songs. If you close your eyes and listen to him singing Nirvana, you would think that you're in the room with Kurt Cobain. Same as when Dusty does Jim Morrison. Like, they've all got their sort of little. We do other songs as well, but everyone's kind of got their niche, you know, like sound. So we've all found our little spot.
It's just outstanding. Another thing I really enjoyed about the show last year, and whether you're doing it this year or not, I have got no idea. But over to the right-hand side of the stage, there's that chill lounge. So no artist actually goes off the stage ever for the entire hour. You're all just hanging out in that little chill area, you know, and it just looks like a great old, you know, kind of grunge kind of stage. And it just, the tone of it is just amazing.
Yeah, that's unique too. You know, most shows like this, it's just a revolving door of singers. That's unique, that we just go and we sing, and then we just sit down and hang out and drink beer and watch everyone else, and, you know, wave at the audience and have a little yarn and get back up and sing again. And it gives it a really relaxed feel.
Oh, totally. And 100% engaging for the audience. Hey, why do you enjoy coming and being a part of the Adelaide Fringe? What is it that draws you here?
Well, I think I've only done the Fringe once. Before the 27 Club, I'd only done it once. And it was, I think it was in 95, and it was the first or the second show ever that the Superjesus played. We played at the Fringe. I didn't even know what the Fringe was. There was nobody came to see us. I think we played to like 4 people, and 2 of them were our what later became our managers, and that's when they found us at the Fringe. And then they're like, we want to manage you. And then like 4 gigs later, we're at the big day out. Like, they just took us and went, let's go. And it was all from that one show at the Fringe. So I look at it fondly. And then I hadn't been back for ages until I did 27 Club, but it's way different to when we did it back then. Like, it's total carnival now. It's amazing. Right. It's cool. It's huge.
How big is it? It's like, it's massive. It's taken over so much of the Adelaide town. It's incredible.
I know. And when I think of like all the festivals that I normally play around Australia, it's so different to that. It's so much cooler than that. It's not just rock shows. It's just entertainment everywhere, all kinds of entertainment and rides and all the stalls. And like now it goes over like 2 different parks. There's a big like highway in the middle. It's cool.
Oh, it's crazy town. Hey, let's go off on a tangent for a little bit. I saw you at the Bridgeway last year, towards the end of the last year. Huge show, just amazing. But there was one single that you a song that you threw into it that I was like, yeah, that's totally my jam. And then you brought it out as a single at the end of last year. It is, of course, Billy Idol's Dancing with Myself, a classic from the 80s. And your interpretation of it is just killer. What was it about that song that really inspired you to bring it out as your own?
Well, we said, let's put out a cover moving into Christmas, because we were like, there's no point in releasing one of our songs because it's the wrong time of the year. Everyone always says don't release a song at Christmas because you get lost in Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé and whatever. So we're like, all right, let's just do a fun cover and we'll jam that out and then we'll start again in the new year. And so Ruddy, the bass player, and I were throwing songs back and forth on text, trying to work out what to do. And unbeknownst, we didn't really know, I didn't know where he was going, but I was sitting there looking through Billy Idol, but I was like, no, I don't want to do Rebel Yell. No, I don't want to do Flesh of Phantom. And I didn't see Dancing with Myself. I was thinking Billy, but that song didn't come up. And I was like, and out of nowhere, he goes, what about Dancing with Myself? And I was like, I'm sitting here trying to find a Billy Idol song that I like, and I've forgotten that one, and you've pulled it out of nowhere. Yes. And we are absolutely doing that. And then I made a video clip for it. I was like, I don't know, why don't we just get heaps of people that we know? And I got heaps of people from my Patreon site and McLeod's Wolfpack. I've started with those guys, and I was like, does anybody want to be in a Superjesus video? And if so, can you just film yourself boogieing in landscape and send it to me? And it was supposed to be just dudes from the Wolfpack, and then people started seeing it, and then my friends were like, I want to be in it, and then people from like local radio stations wanted to be in it, and then other musos wanted to be in it, and I was like, this is great. And it was so fun because I just sat there I had like, the program Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Premiere Pro, which I'm a massive novice. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I enjoy it. And I put in I had so many clips. It took so long to make this video because there was so many clips. And I wanted to make sure I didn't leave anyone out because I knew everyone would be like, where's my bit? And I put it all in and I synced it all up to the song. And then I made this video clip for it. And it was great. And then when we get to do it live, it's my favorite song to do live because I don't have to play guitar in it. And I get sick of playing guitar. If I don't have to play guitar, I'm so happy. Great. No instrument? Yes. Let me just boogie around. I just want to dance. I don't want to play an instrument anymore. I want to dance, baby.
I noticed that at the Bridgeway gig that you did, the moment you had the guitar off your shoulder, like you were bouncing around that stage, jumping off the speakers. It was epic. In fact, I've got a really good photo of you jumping off the speakers at the back. I'll have to send it to you.
Great.
And another thing to do, underneath this video, guys, when we post this, I'll also put in the dancing with myself video, so you can all see that what I've been talking about. Hey, also there is whispers. Please tell me if it's true. I hope it is. There's whispers that there is an album coming out soon as well. Yeah.
There is a full-length album on the way, and maybe I'm biased, but I reckon it's the best, strongest songs that we've ever had. I'm really excited about it. It's got a Superjesus sound, but it's a little bit more pop, but it's still heavy. But it's just like the craft of the songwriting is stronger and sharper and more succinct now. And they're all really good sing-along anthems.
I'm hoping you're going to do a tour for that again, yeah?
We are going to do a tour for that later on in the year, yeah. And
I certainly hope there's going to be some vinyls.
Yeah, because we have to do vinyl now, because otherwise, what are you going to buy? Exactly. I have a record player. See, there's my record player there.
Yes.
Everything is on vinyl right now.
I don't have Superjesus on vinyl yet, so I need this one. I need to start my collection with you guys, definitely.
Yeah. All our records have been on vinyl so far.
Love. All right, let's get back to Gluttony. I'm so excited. So like I said, everyone, Sarah McLeod and the crew, Carla Lippis, Kevin Mitchell and Dusty Lee will be performing 27 Club at the Fantail from the 16th of February right through to the very end, 17th of March. They don't get many days off. So I'm sure you guys will just be chilling in your apartments, right?
Well, yeah, I'm going to bring my whole recording studio and work on some new songs during the day and then go 27 at night.
Awesome. Well, darling Sarah, my rockstar friends, I wish you all the best for an incredible 2024 Adelaide Fringe, and I cannot wait to catch up with you when you're here.
And let me just say for the record that you run rings around me in the rockstar aesthetics department. You look like more of a rock star than I'll ever be.
Oh, darling, let's have a black smoky eye competition. All right, let's do it.
All right, yeah, let's go. I gotta try somehow. Keep up.
I love your stacks, darling. Big love. Bye.
See you, darling. Thanks, Markus.